So, what are two must have Christmas games this season? Well, welcome everyone to the Dr. Blue Duck podcast. And October is great because there's tons of horror games to play. And if you don't even like horror games, there's a lot of spooky, fun games out there that have cool vibes. But when Christmas comes, I've noticed there's not a ton of options. There's not a lot. I mean, you can change your skin in Fortnite. And yes, I do have a pretty big collection of Christmas themed Fortnite skins. But besides for that, there's not a lot of games that will really put you into the Christmas spirit until lately. This past fall, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was released and a new version of The Grinch. This title is called Merry and Mischievous Edition. Now, I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old boy. Obviously, my 2-year-old is kind of too young still to really play video games, although he does like seeing those popular characters on TV. But my 5-year-old can play both of these games, although there are some points where he does need a little help and guidance from his dad, me. Now, I grew up watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you know, the old school claymation version. And to be honest, the part with the Bumble, that used to scare the heck out of me, especially if I were watching it alone. But there's a special seasonal nostalgia with Rudolph, Clarice, Hermie, Yukon Cornelius, and of course, King Moonracer and his misfit toys. So it's nice seeing these characters on TV during November and December with my son guiding him through adventures with his controller. This is a 3D platformer inspired by the original story developed by Headless Chicken Games. I mean, what a name is that, Headless Chicken Games. But hey, it works. You can play as Rudolph, Clarice, Hermie, Yukon Cornelius, each with their own abilities, and the game includes 4 holiday-themed realms: Christmas Town, the Island of Misfit Toys, Mountain Caves, and Santa's Castle. And there's also local co-op too, which is great for gaming dads playing with their kids. And although graphically this game is not a AAA title, I think we all realize that just by the name of it, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. No one's really surprised about that because it comes at such a low price. Now, I grew up watching the original Grinch cartoon as well before all the other ones came out. I have this memory of watching it in kindergarten at school. And in the middle of it, this girl comes up to me and she asks if I really believe Santa Claus is real. So I answer her kind of honestly, but kind of ambiguously because I didn't want to give her the news if she didn't already know. So a little memory there when I think back about watching The Grinch as a kid. So this Grinch game really does bring back some nostalgic feelings during the holidays. It was developed by Casual Brothers and supports 1 to 2 players where Max can be controlled as well. The edition leans hard into the festive vibe as there's snowboarding, sledding, and even parachuting. And some of the playable levels include the Grinch's Cave, Mount Crumpets, you know, the forest, and even Whoville. And there's gadgets that can be unlocked like a lasso and a jetpack. So out of these 2 games, Rudolph and the Grinch, I feel that this new edition of the Grinch feels more like a higher quality game, but both are seasonal must-haves if you have a longing for nostalgic games and young children. One reason why I really like The Grinch as a story is that it demonstrates how believers are to worship God. Like the Who's in Whoville, if we were to wake up tomorrow morning with all of our possessions, everything we've ever worked for completely gone, would we still come together with other believers and joyfully sing together, worshiping God? I mean, that's a tough question, right? So true joy comes from this, knowing the Lord. Being adopted as children of God is the only way we can really lose everything and still sing. So gaming dads, I recommend these 2 games to play with your kids during the most wonderful time of year. And let me know if there's any games that you can recommend that are more like Christmas themes. Anyways, you guys, be kind, use your mind, and game on.